There's like some hardcore WoW like tournament going on. What is happening? Or did it end? F. Oh, he literally just went offline.
Yo. Yeah, I'm back. No, this is normal internet.
What are they doing?
Nah, it just cut for like 20 seconds.
Where's Vey? I don't know. Killed her.
How nice of the VODS is to like wait for in between.
They are time gated. They're time gated for what? Like, what is this competition? What is this? I'm gonna ask him. What is this competition? Because I saw it for a second, but then I had to go. My mom and sister are here, so I was talking with them. Come on, Ampi, respond to me, please.
What, Tommy? Why are you not saying anything?
I'm locked in, brother.
Is he even there? You're gonna make me go to K Super for this. What is this competition?
And they're not
well within the timer.
They're not pulling small polls either. They're formatting this like
Motherfucker's playing
team.
chess.
For it.
Who was in the chat? Oh, sorry, K Super. He's gonna talk to himself for a bit. Hardcore All-Stars, Hardcore Dungeon Tournament mainstream. Teams will start at level 24 in Wailing Caverns and clear each dungeon until they die. Last team standing wins. They just keep going? Holy fuck, WoW players are bored. Yeah, they are.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
They held on for a long time.
It was just the trash cleanup, too. I mean, that was a fantastic.
So I guess they just have to do the dungeon and not die. That's it.
Team captains will be joining the call that we're in soon. We're 5 minutes out from starting Black Fathom Deeps. We have what is it? 8 teams left.
8 teams.
Yep, still have 8 teams. I think if I was a betting man, Black Fathom Deeps will weed out 2 teams. I think we're going to end Black Fathom Deeps with 6 teams going into the future.
Half of the hardcore player base.
Claim.
Yeah, I mean, like, no one's
That's
gonna.
my claim.
So we've got 5 minutes until we're starting here at 11:05.
I'm surprised they actually got this many players. I'll be honest.
Or we're going to be starting up DMT.
How much time of prep did they have? Because I saw Ampi had like these crazy fucking grenades. Like, he's got engineering, and I'm looking. He has mage weave bandages, so like they prepped.
Okay, let's.
Unironically, be the way that's happening. Is there anything else going on that's like a big deal? GeoGuessr? What?
Is that important to them?
The RU domain there is a big hint, but
if you commit to reading though, even though because you only have cursory knowledge of the language, can you burn time off the clock?
What is
trying to
this?
read something that's not worthwhile? Does that ever happen?
If you're blinky, you know exactly.
Hashtag ad.
Oh my god. Why'd you
With
put it like
Seer.
that?
Man, imagine Rainbow just speaking so highly of you all the time.
Do you say zoom in the beans?
Close.
What does Faust see here at the roundabout? Are you sensing confidence here in terms of the reason that they might believe they're in? They're just waiting for the last second for
Looking for us.
potential.
Is that an area code last second? Don't think so.
Oh,
Ooh, Foul might have
that
one.
could be a key truck. You got to be careful. You never know if the truck's leaving the city or coming in.
Okay, this is pretty decent.
Whoa!
It's in between the 2.
Equidistant as well.
Equidistant.
But it's
Wow.
still Blinky
Oh,
a bit
man,
closer,
just a
but you know
little bit
what? It's actually
better.
still Foul in the lead.
That could have been big for someone.
I'm curious. How do you like imagine trying to make an esport team
This has been a boxing match
for
so far.
GeoGuessr?
Like, deep into the rounds,
Where do you find players? Is there like a GeoGuessr leaderboard?
Is that Ohio? That's a classic Ohio
Like,
trash
am I
fire
wrong? These
right there.
motherfuckers have jerseys.
I went to school
Yes, there is. Oh, okay. All right. I guess it makes sense.
People get nervous.
We do see a
Wow.
Nigeria here with the police file card, and we do see Blinky getting information in Nigeria.
This is
Falcons.
crazy. This exists.
Staring at it.
Dark and Darker is going on. So I'm just gonna kind of getting caught up with what's going on today, because I sort of just rolled out of bed. Why is his book sideways?
Pretty good.
Is he wearing 2 books? Wait, what is the art in the bottom left? Is this an old? Oh, VOD reviewing old footage and totally not napping. I was gonna say, wait, what? Oh, you can't see bottom left? Like, this is the old Dark and Darker before like the big UI patch.
Give me a cool guy discount. I appreciate it, but feeling.
He has drops, so he's leaving the stream up. Classic. Brings me back to Valorant.
Fuck. Come on. Yes, 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 yes.
However, when Valorant was going on, it was people that didn't actually give a fuck about Valorant. They just wanted the drops for the view
Holy
count.
fuck, we got such a
Jay
good
actually
team,
plays
man.
that game, so respectable. Retail, no interest. Lyric, just chatting. Kickstarter reviews.
It's not just a fan though. Anywhere. Embrace a
Bro, what?
smarter lifestyle. Energy efficient and eco-friendly.
Yeah, I can't really tell.
First ductless portable air conditioner. Whether in the kitchen, bedroom, garage, or even outdoors, and any spot you
Get
need.
one yourself.
North
I
Electric
have central
brings
AC,
cool
friend. I don't
comfort
need
to
it.
Any space.
He does this? I've never seen him do this. What?
Dyson's font. God damn. Well then, shit. These motherfuckers are getting debated according to chat. Chat is all knowing. Okay. All knowing. ACs produce a lot of heat through radiation. This is not an AC. Even though it had like the refrigerant and all that shit.
He does this when he doesn't know what to play. Oh. All right. Well, either way, I'm home. I know Dan's Gaming used to do that. What is something I could watch in the just chatting section? Yeah, y'all gotta link me something or we're gonna end up somewhere that none of you want to be. Post 10 PyLab video. Watch PyLab video. I think I've seen this. This?
Happened to our friend Pelaf.
Yeah, no. Pass. Watch Nick listen to sad music on his car trip. Okay.
Yeah, the one that is in the background of his.
The final day of Camp Canute, man. Good morning. Hopefully I passed my test.
Is it the wait, it's the final day?
This gym was
On stream. Just.
What's he saying about me? Why is he
It's
watching
such
me?
typical Canute fashion. You know? It's Canute.
NMP and Milena have broken up. There it is. I want to see this clip.
By the way, of course Canute will be the first one to read it on stream. Just. It's such typical Canute fashion. You know? It's just always Canute. Just he's so happy he got a clip, dude.
Nick really thinks everyone's always scheming. Maybe they are. Maybe I just
To end our relationship.
funny. Actually, you know what? He's probably right.
More
Okay, where's
This
the
is-
sad music in the car? Oh, here we go. This is it. Wonder if these vibes are gonna be awkward. Oh, don't tell me it's muted.
Now don't get me wrong, I didn't gain any weight. Yeah. Arthur.
Doing the shipping.
This. Oh man.
Where's the sad
What's wrong with
music?
you, man?
Where's
Hopefully
the
we're not-
music? Your body is developing nicely from OTK Camp Canute. Proud of you. Thank you. I worked really hard. You went past it, the black screen? Oh. That was it? But it was muted. Because of the VOD. This is it. Check his outro. Okay. Cool. That was that. Give me something else to watch that's actually worth my time. Is there anything going on in this world? I'm looking at my recommendations. It's miserable. Nothing exists but you, and you are but a thought. It's more movie clips. Space Marine. I got Elon Musk's Neuralink early. Wow stuff. Man drinking open container blows 0.0. What is RBT?
When it comes to finding impaired drivers.
Go look at that.
And at an RBT lineup in Newcastle,
They're going to get that? 7. You want to come in?
one moment's hesitation puts this driver under the spotlight.
Bring him in. Just push him down the end. Just pulled up short.
But with multiple units on standby, there's nowhere to run.
Evening, driver. Yeah, my name's Andrew Gilmore, Newcastle Highway Patrol. Have you had anything to drink this evening?
I have.
How many drinks have you had today, sir?
I had 2 bourbon and cokes at Shoal Bay Country Club around 5 o'clock.
Yep. Is that all?
No.
You've had a few more since then, have you?
I've got a long neck here with me.
And you've been drinking in the car, have you?
I have.
You understand that's an offence, sir?
Only if I'm over, isn't it?
No, you're not allowed to drink any alcohol in a motor vehicle whatsoever. It's an offence. So where's the long neck?
Yeah.
How much of that have you had? Pull it out. It's nearly half gone.
That's from Anna Bay.
Damien bought a long neck mixer of bourbon and cola
Wow.
to keep him company on the 3-hour drive to Sydney.
So you're drinking Woodstock bourbon whilst you're driving?
3-hour drive.
That's
He's
not
just
real
chuck.
good, is it?
And that's just topping up on what he had at the club.
When was your last sip?
Probably about 15 minutes ago.
Is that the only other bourbon that you've consumed apart from the 2 at Shoal Bay?
Yeah.
All right.
Having already admitted to drinking whilst driving, Damien is put straight on the tube.
What I need you to do, put your lips right around and blow. No. Not hard. Nice and steady. Right,
Yep.
just pretend you're blowing up a balloon, but just nice and steady. You don't have to blow the actual backside out of it, okay? And lips around, blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you, that's fine.
Officer Gilmore's gut instinct is that Damien will blow over. And the result...
What are these random
shocks
numbers they added in?
everyone.
Appeared that he might be very well trying to make a U-turn.
High
to turn around and
score.
head the other way, but really had nowhere to go in the end.
Damien's moment of indecision may have been down to the bourbon he was necking on his 200k trip back to Sydney.
Oh my god, I forgot when commercials like end, they have to give a recap of the last 10 minutes you got to watch before you had a commercial.
Damien's long journey home could now come to a screeching
I forgot
halt.
what that was like.
Or maybe not.
How can that be?
Well, that's what I don't understand. But definitely showing up 0.
Regardless of the 0 results, Officer Gilmore is not impressed.
Why would you drink a
Wait,
drive?
0?
I'm going to Sydney, so I just thought,
But why would you drink alcohol whilst you're driving?
it's not going to intoxicate me.
How do you know? Any bit of alcohol, especially that amount of alcohol,
Yeah.
is going to have some effect. Have you got a drinking problem?
No. I dropped my daughter at Anna Bay and the bottle shop was there. I thought, oh, I just have a bourbon on my way to Sydney.
Is that possible to just be like chugging like that and it just doesn't affect you?
Officer Gilmore isn't taking
I thought
any
it's like
chances.
when you blow into a breathalyzer, it doesn't detect how drunk you are. It detects how much alcohol you've consumed.
I like the first reading.
You could be sober as like fucking fuck off.
Look, what I need you to do, lips
Same
around
again.
and blow nice and steady. Go ahead now.
But if you've had
blow.
like 8 shots and it doesn't affect you, the breathalyzer will still pick it up, I thought.
This second test should set the record straight.
No, it's all fine. Can you just hop out of the car for me, please?
You don't want me to pull up?
No, I just want you to hop
Obviously
Damien
no.
says
Oh.
he's had a drink. There's an open bottle of bourbon on the seat and he still blew 0. So could the drinking story be a red herring to mask something else?
out. Have you had any other substance?
Actually curious. What do breathalyzers detect? I don't know. Breathalyzer test measures how much alcohol is in the air a person breathes out. Okay, so yeah, if it's detecting it just in the air, it doesn't matter how drunk you are. Like if I take one shot, I'm hammered, right? I should not drive on one shot. But you take some random alcoholic and they take one shot, they're completely fine. They don't even feel it. It's like a sip of apple juice. But regardless, they would get the same score on a breathalyzer test. Is that how it works? Yes. Okay. So the fact that he just drank 15 minutes ago, regardless as to whether or not he can tank it, why is the system not picking it up? L take. Okay.
This evening?
Nope.
Nothing at all?
Nope.
It's just I'm looking at your eyes and they just don't look right to me.
Mate, I'm fine. I just drove from Sydney to Newcastle. Spent 2 hours with my daughter. Now I gotta drive home.
He didn't drink, he took drugs.
Maybe you can test me for whatever.
Okay.
You haven't had any illicit substances whatsoever?
No,
Essentially, if you are a bit of an alcoholic, you can bypass the breathalyzer.
Take illicit substances
I don't think
to
so.
Make sure that they can drive further and further and further.
Like you can't remove it from your breath. Like the alcohol is there, whether it's affecting you or not. That's my point. That's why, like, fuck the video. I think there's a lot of you just
Damien
wrong.
was drinking bourbon at the wheel, but despite this, he's blown 0 on 2 separate breathalyzers, surprising both police and himself. But Officer Gilmore is not convinced.
His eyes were slightly dilated. There's a possibility that he might have been under the influence of something else. So therefore, it's always better to be safe than sorry. I don't want to put another person on the road that might be affected by some illicit drug and then put, you know, our families in jeopardy on the road. You haven't had any illicit substances whatsoever?
No, mate, I gotta drive back home.
No, that's not the issue. I'm saying a lot of people, they're tired, take illicit substances to make sure that they can drive further and further and further.
No.
Just over here, Dickie. Just walk up here. You do me a favour, just walk right across to those officers in a straight line and then turn around and come back for me, thank you.
In the absence of a drug testing kit, police put Damien through his paces, the old-fashioned way.
All right. Just take your finger and point, close your eyes and try and point it into your nose. All right. You seem okay.
I'm fine.
All right, mate. Look, infringement for that, and then you'll be on your way. But
how much is the infringement?
$303, I think.
Nah.
Well, mate, you can't drink and drive. It's just silly. We've got to understand that no matter what alcohol we drink, we can't drink it on a motor vehicle. You could put yourself
what did he
in a position
expect?
where, you know, you could lose everything. If you haven't got a lid with that,
how is he not happy with these results?
Drive with that in the car again, and then take.
He took a sip 15 minutes ago while driving. How? What?
All right, mate.
Expensive lesson.
I think it should be an expensive lesson, mate. You put yourself at risk and others at risk by doing that. Okay.
Nice to meet you, Andrew. I wish
Lovely.
I'd been under
Take it
better
easy,
circumstances.
mate. Take it easy. The last thing I was going to do is let him have that bottle so we can have another drink. Hopefully he's learnt from it.
No. Okay. So I thought I was going to confirm, like, drugs, but no. Okay. Interesting. Border Force sniffer dog finds drugs hidden in a package. I got swatted and the police officer came over with his dog and they like gave us a show or whatever. I probably have. Oh wow, Volps just sent me a fuck ton of videos. Whoa. We got swatted. Well, we didn't get swatted. What happened? We were in California. It was me, Nick, Milena, Leah, I think. And someone ordered like $5,000 worth of pizzas to our house. And the pizza place was like, this is ridiculous. They're not paid for. And they sent a police officer because I guess they figured it was a scam. But obviously someone else ordered it. So a police officer shows up and I have to explain to him, because this is before the term swatting really took root. No one knew what swatting was. So I had to explain to him that it wasn't me, and here's my stream, and here's what happens, and here's what people do, yada, yada, yada. At this point, I have to turn my stream off, so I'm sitting here and have my day off, I guess, now. And he asked, he's like, well, how much do you make? And I told him the truth. I was like, at the time, I was probably making 300 to 400K a year or something, which is crazy. And I shouldn't have told him that, because this made him so angry. And it was the most confrontation. It was, at this point now, the guy was like going on rants. I'm like, he's going on rants about how the world's not fair. And like, it's true, but this is really awkward. And he's like, well, here's what I'm going to do. All right. And he brought his dog in, which is like a sniffing dog, I guess. And he's like, I want to show you what my dog can do. I want you to see the effort and time and everything, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'm going to get, so he sends me to like 2 blocks down. He's like, my dog's going to come find you. And I don't know why. I guess he thought I was streaming this, maybe like he was doing, I don't know. But I just walk to like 2 blocks away, and he's like, all right, my dog's going to come find you now. He like took my swab with his like thing on his hand, yada, yada. And then he did it, and the dog found me. I was like, wow, that's crazy. So we go back in the house, and I'm like, now what? Like, what do you? And he's like, so, anyways. And I guess maybe he started to realize how fucking awkward this was and weird. And then he just left. Like, what the fuck was that? So I don't know. It was actually like 4 hours worth of just getting swatted, pizza, the guy, his dog sniffing my hand, send me across the street, dog finds me, go in, another awkward conversation. Weirdest experience of my life. Probably, I think that was like the first time I ever got, say, swatted. He searched your house. Yeah, his dog actually came in and was just sniffing around. I remember him being in the living room. This is before we got Buddy and Kevin. So there was no dogs. And it was a hound. It was some brown hound, I think. I don't know. Not legal. Well, I mean, I said yes. You know, he's like, hey, can we do this? I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I'm not going to say no. I don't know. Weird. Did you take the pizza? No. Why? Well, I invited him in. Like, he's like, can I come in? I was like, yeah, sure. I don't know. And the guy's like, how much do you make? It's a police officer. I'm going to tell him the truth. I don't know. I'm like an 18-year-old kid. I'm fucking terrified. I'm being swatted. I'm scared. Yeah, there's the truth. How much do you make? Here's the right answer. Like, everything. So, either way, give me videos to watch.